Zoom call. Hello, Grace. Ready? Um, unmute yourself, please. Hello. Yes. How old are you?
I am 33.
All right. So, what did I get wrong?
You know, I totally agree with everything you say, all of your content. I will challenge this though. I will challenge you to say that perhaps you aren't saying everything because if you do, you'll be demonized for it. And
What do
I'm
you mean?
saying that to say that as a single mother, and I'm a single mother of two children, but I feel like we technically have a home court advantage.
I'm not.
Meaning,
I'm not saying everything. Is that what you're saying?
I believe you're not saying everything because as a single mother, we have a home court advantage,
Is it
meaning that um, we should be learning patience. We should be learning how to cultivate a great household for our children. We already should come equipped with everything that we need. So I feel like we should technically have an advantage
okay?
that
Then why
a
don't?
woman that is single does not, I mean, that is single with
So,
no children
so,
technically
so,
does not have.
I agree. So, why don't more women with children have your mindset, or in more have what you're talking about, or even have your mindset?
Feel like, as I've learned, it's more like the behavior will stop when it no longer serves you. And I feel that they will stop that behavior once it no longer serves them. I feel like saying that
Okay.
you're,
Okay. Let me.
go ahead,
I like to keep things tight.
go
Uh
ahead.
you have two children.
I do.
Have you been married?
No,
Why aren't you married?
I'm not married because I have not chosen to be married in my lifetime. However, marriage is something that I know for a fact that I could.
What do you
What's up, y'all? This your boy Magic Capone. Now, I love how they always act like if they want to be married, they can just snap their fingers and they'll just be married. This woman has two kids by two different men. I highly doubt that it will be that damn easy for her to get married. She guys, think about this now. She's had two whole human beings come out of her. So therefore, that means she has a used vagina. This is just straight up delusion.
I
mean
could
you
be
haven't
married.
chose? What do you mean you haven't chosen to be married?
I haven't chosen to be married because it was not something that I was interested in for quite a while.
Then why even have the damn children then? And that's fine if you don't want to be married, but don't have the damn children.
Has someone proposed to you?
Yes,
How many times have you been engaged? Have you been
I've
engaged
been yes, I've been engaged once.
to the person who you have your children?
No,
Okay. Was it after you had your children?
this was after I had my first child.
So your children are by different fathers?
Yes, my children are 16 and 4. So they are by two.
Whoa.
Guys, this is crazy. Now this woman comes in talking about what women need to do, and she ain't even got her shit together. Seriously, this woman, she don't even have her damn life together, and she's sitting around here talking about what women need to do. This is insane.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Different
whoa, whoa,
fathers.
whoa,
Yes,
whoa, whoa,
12-year
whoa.
difference.
So see, so I'm gonna push back on you.
Go
You
ahead.
you're saying that what women need to do, but as a woman who came in saying the kind of things you're saying, the women are gonna say, then why can't you get it together?
Right.
Women will more than likely say that. However, I don't feel that I don't necessarily have it together. I feel that I'm at a
Then in that case, you need to go sit your ass down somewhere and shut the hell up. Because nobody really needs to hear anything from you. Since you don't think that you really have it together, I mean, why the hell should they even listen to you?
point where I've been healing myself. And I
You have
was
a
doing a
son?
lot
Do
of
you have a
self
son?
work. I
Do
have
you have a?
two sons.
Are
You
they
starve them
involved
little
with their
kids.
fathers?
My youngest is involved with his father, yes.
But the oldest isn't.
But the oldest is not, which is none of my doing. I try to,
Oh, yes, it is your doing. You chose to have them. You chose to bring them here. It is your doing. You're the one who's saying you chose not to be married. So yes, so this is your doing.
uh, foster that relationship, and
So
he
I
blew
got to
it.
ask I got to ask the elephant in the
Go
room.
ahead.
If you say marriage is nothing you've ever been interested in, then why are you a mother twice?
Facts. Makes no sense.
That's a very good question.
And
Yes,
yeah, it
it
is. And
So,
that's
is.
what the question guys want me to ask. Because y'all come in here capping. I'm this and I'm that, and I'm not choosing to be married. I'm like, well then, but you chose to bring two lives into the world without choosing to not be married, knowing that puts children at a statistical disadvantage, and y'all proudly do this shit.
Yep.
so what I will say is, my first child I had at an earlier age. My last child that I had, who was 4, that relationship ended
But you,
abruptly in an assault.
So okay, so she said her first child, she had at an early age. So she waits 12 years. She waits 12 years later, and she makes the same mistake again. We can't even give you no damn credit for that because you didn't learn anything.
So that was
it ended
not
in an
technical
assault.
of me, where I almost, yes, where I almost lost my child.
Oh Lord, y'all, here come the abuse part. They always getting abused. Anytime they want to evade accountability, they always say they was abused.
So that's why the
Okay,
relationship
all
ended.
right,
But it was, mhm.
but you weren't married before any of this stuff.
No, 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 no.
So even if we give you the first kid was young,
Mhm.
you waited 12 more years and then you did the same thing
I
unmarried.
just said
I
that.
Why?
did not want to be married. I really
Why?
did not.
Why? Please help us make sense of this because I can't understand. Men don't understand why y'all choose to be single mothers.
She literally chose to be a single mother, guys. She pretty much put her children at a statistical disadvantage. She chose this, and she's admitting this. So this is why I tell you guys, stop feeling sorry for these women.
I'm I'm very big on self responsibility and accountability. So I would want to say that it was based on the way that I was brought up, but I will not use that excuse. I will
But
actually
you just did.
say that that was not my mindset at that time, because I just thought that we can have a great relationship, have a child, and then all of
Did you
the
go to
other.
college?
I did.
Did you graduate?
I did.
Ma'am, you know this is backwards as all get out and go. We try to make sense out of chaos. A college educated black woman is sitting here saying that I didn't want to get married. And
And by her being college educated, you have to know, you have to realize that she knows the statistics. She knows the stats. She knows that this is a bad decision, and she did it anyway.
I don't, men just really don't understand. Y'all say this stuff like it's supposed to make sense. And just because y'all use a bunch of words,
Okay, so what I'll just honestly say to you is that at that time I was not in a space where I had been um, cultivating myself, working on myself,
then why make a
and
Right.
baby?
very
You can
great
have
question.
sex. You can have sex, but why the baby?
I
To all the women out there, I just said that. I just said the same exact thing Kevin Samuel said. If you don't want to get married, fine, but don't have the damn children, because that is very selfish. You're putting these children at a very statistical disadvantage. You put these kids in jeopardy when you do this. But you see, a lot of women are selfish, man. As you can see, it was all about her.
at that time, to just be honest with you, the person that I was dealing with, which is my child's father, he was he was really, really great. And
He
I
wasn't your
want,
husband. These are just words. You
Guys, see how she's smiling? She knows this is fucked up. She knows this. Deep down, she knows this is fucked up.
know how babies are made. You were
it was
27
not, but
years.
I did want to have a child.
So you hear this now? That means she chose this shit.
I
Why? But
wanted to have a child with him. I
you
did.
did this purposely.
Right.
I'm just being told it. Yes,
I
I
know,
did.
and we're trying.
Yes,
And
yes. I
okay,
went to him and
so
asked him if we could
so
have a
so
child,
if
and
you
we
want to get
decided to
married in
do
the
that.
future, so if you want to get married in the future, you're looking for a stepfather who's going to accept that you were a young mother and then you chose to have a child purposefully. See, this is
Mhm.
why the reason you. This is why the reason your relationships don't work out don't matter to men.
Big facts. 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 This is why we don't care. We don't. This is why I tell you guys, men on this side, we don't feel sorry for women, especially women like this. This woman just admitted that she chose to be a single mother. So for that, I don't feel sorry for her ass. Good for her. I hope the worst for women like this because this is utterly selfish.
This is why because it's like, well, you've chosen this path, and if somebody comes along, they gotta. Okay, I
I
don't. I
wouldn't
don't.
say that my relationships. I
Go
would
ahead.
not say that my relationships don't. I let me change that first. I wouldn't say that I am in question as to, oh my gosh, why don't these relationships work out? Or, oh my gosh, why
Then why
can't
don't they
I
work
find
out?
this particular
Why don't
caliber
they
of
work
man?
out?
She doing a
Um,
lot of rambling.
I would say that they don't work out because oftentimes I don't want them to progress. Um,
Why?
I just really don't.
Why?
Meaning that she sabotages her own relationships, even when the man is doing everything he's supposed to do. I'm pretty sure.
I would say more than likely just what would I say that I would not, why they do not work out? If I could just give you just a straight answer,
Yes.
because it's my doing. It's
We can see
my
that.
doing. I have found things, and it may be like a self-sabotage type of
Have you had
situation.
therapy?
I have been through therapy, and I am currently in therapy. I am currently
It damn
working on
sure ain't
myself.
helping
I've
you.
done a lot of work on myself that I had not done 4 years ago. Um, yeah, I've done a lot of work that I
Okay.
had not
Okay.
done 4 years ago.
All right. So this is why it's hard for women to listen to women like you talk. You come in talking like what women should do and should do this and should do that, and I hear your spirit, but then we start getting into the selfishness of living your situation, and it totally undercuts everything you're saying, and it makes no sense to men. So do you think that there will be a point in the future where you will ever be a suitable candidate to be a wife of a man of value? He doesn't have to be high value, just a productive, competitive man.
Absolutely,
Oh my
absolutely.
god.
I
Coming in a situation with two kids from two different men that she chose not to marry by her own admission, and she think that she's gonna just get a high productive man. In fucking sane.
I definitely feel that. Just just alone, all the work that I've done on myself, all the work I've done on myself, all of the work that I've done with my children, to build my children up, um, to create a home, to create a lifestyle. I feel that I definitely have a lot to offer, and I've
What do you
been
have to offer to a man? What do you have to offer?
I have I have quite a bit. I'm kind. I am um, I'm very conscious. I take responsibility of
Whoa,
my.
whoa, 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 whoa! I challenge
No, for
that one,
real.
man. I
Yeah.
don't think you do.
Nope.
I don't think you do.
Tell me how.
Go listen to your call.
All right, that's pretty much it. Guys, shout out to Kevin Samuels and rest in peace, man. We lost him too soon. The Godfather, may he rest in peace. Guys, I tell y'all this shit all the time. Stop feeling sorry for these women. Do not feel sorry for them. As you can see, like many of these women are selfish. This woman was seriously delusional and selfish. I'm talking about her delusion was on 10. This woman said this woman actually said she chose not to be married, but if she felt like being married, she could be married. That's what she said. Even though she has 2 kids by 2 different men and she's older. This is crazy. In freaking insane. But anyway, y'all, this your boy MAZ, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.